is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Sets to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum, but ideally answer with a score of their own.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On first down, Jones finds him on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jones going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
That's a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Jones running sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Colts first down.
Might be a sign of which way they're going to lean in clutch spots. Moving forward, partner. Early test on third down, and they chose to run for that first.
Yeah, no question that just infuses your confidence big time offensively. When you can run it in that situation and move the chains, yeah, they'll do it again.
Again, Jones keeping it. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pressure comes, Jones. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early
Gonna try and knock this through for 3. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Here's a game to DeMercado. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Murray on third down. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to do it himself. A nice run here past the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Straight ahead with Taylor. He takes out a one stop. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Colts at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. That's Taylor working the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He tucks it and takes off. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set them up with a feint one way, and then you hit them with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. On to kick this one away. DiMercato bringing it back. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Took off with it again. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10, Murray. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Stepping up, and he's going to run. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Fights him over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Jones to throw. That one finds Josh Downs. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Jones on first down. Now here he goes. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now Jones. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Michael Badgley gonna try and knock this through for 3. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
To kick this one away. DeMercado bringing it back. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
If you're gonna go play action, Kate, you've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again, following the sack. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
The Colts setting the man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get this tie before the end of the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
13.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, throw by Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now, Jones. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw, here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's DiMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. First and 10 now from the 30. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts down by only 1. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. He's got Pierce. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All right, set now, 1st and 10. See him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Taylor now, up the middle. And this is going to bring up third down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
Now to throw. He's running for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
First and goal, here's Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Badgley on to kick this one away. DeMercado bringing it back. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To throw. He's got McBride complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from